The inspiring journey of David Rocastle, a football legend's battle on and off the pitch. David Rocastle, born on May 2, 1967, in Lewisham, London, was a gifted midfielder whose flair on the football field captivated fans and defined an era. At Arsenal Football Club, known for his exceptional skill, determination, and resilience, Rocastle's life was a testament to overcoming adversity, both in sport and in his personal battles. Though his career was marked by triumphs, his greatest challenge came off the pitch as he faced a devastating illness that ultimately claimed his life at the age of 33. This is the story of a man who rose from humble beginnings to become one of football's greatest midfielders, leaving behind a legacy of courage, commitment, and inspiration. David Rocastle was born into a family of Caribbean immigrants who had settled in London during the 1950s. His early life was far from easy. At the tender age of 5, tragedy struck when his father passed away from pneumonia, leaving young David and his family to navigate life's challenges without a paternal figure. Growing up in a working-class neighborhood in Lewisham, David found solace and joy in football. The sport became his escape, a source of happiness during moments of loneliness and grief. With a ball at his feet, he could express himself, channeling his emotions into every kick and dribble on the streets of his hometown. Football wasn't just a pastime for David. It became his dream, his purpose. His natural talent was evident from a young age, and he honed his skills with relentless determination. In 1982, at the age of 15, Rocastle's potential was recognized by Arsenal's academy, where he joined under the guidance of manager Terry Neal. This opportunity came after a rejection from Millwall. It's a setback that only fueled his resolve to succeed. Over the next 2 years, Rocastle trained with unwavering focus, earning a professional contract under manager Don Howe. However, life's challenges were far from over. During his time at Arsenal's academy, coaches noticed something unusual about Rocastle's playing style. As teammate Martin Keown later recounted, Rocastle had a habit of dribbling with his head down, which puzzled the coaching staff. They soon discovered the reason. His eyesight was severely impaired. In a now iconic moment, they brought him to the halfway line and asked if he could see the goal. He couldn't. Diagnosed with poor vision, Rocastle was fitted with contact lenses, a simple solution that transformed his game. With his eyesight corrected, he became virtually unstoppable, dazzling defenders with his skill and vision on the ball. Rocastle made his professional debut for Arsenal in the 1985-86 season against Newcastle United. Though he scored only 1 goal that season, his midfield artistry and playmaking ability secured him a regular spot in the starting lineup. His breakthrough moment came in the 1986-7 League Cup semi-final replay against Tottenham Hotspur, where he scored the winning goal, etching his name into Arsenal folklore. That same season, he played a pivotal role in Arsenal's League Cup final victory over Liverpool, scoring the decisive goal and earning a winner's medal just before his 20th birthday. Rocastle's star was rising, and he was quickly becoming a fan favorite. The 1988-89 season marked the pinnacle of Rocastle's career. Arsenal clinched the league championship, and Rocastle was instrumental in their success. His performances were electrifying, with standout moments like a solo strike against Middlesbrough and a stunning 30-yard lob against Stone Mare. Fans marveled at his ability to glide across the pitch, moving the ball with elegance and precision, while setting up crucial plays for his teammates. Rocastle's style was a blend of grit and grace, earning him widespread admiration and cementing his status as one of the best midfielders of his generation. But just as he seemed poised to dominate English football, adversity struck. A serious knee injury sidelined him for weeks, requiring exploratory surgery. Though he returned before the season's end, he wasn't the same player. The following season, 1990-91, brought more challenges. a notorious brawl during a match against Manchester United led to a suspension, and a broken toe in the opening game against Derby County necessitated another surgery. These setbacks took a toll on his athleticism, and fans began to worry whether he would ever regain his peak form. Despite these obstacles, Rocastle's determination never wavered. In 1992, he made a surprising move to Leeds United in a transfer. That was, at the time, the club's most expensive signing. However, his time at Leeds was marred by injuries and limited playing time, with only 34 appearances, many as a substitute. Seeking a fresh start, Rocastle joined Manchester City, where he quickly won over the fans with his passion and skill. Yet, injuries continued to plague him, preventing him from fully recapturing his earlier brilliance. In 1994, Rocastle signed with Chelsea, where his impact was immediate. The club's manager praised him, noting that Rocastle's 60 minutes on the pitch were more valuable than 90 minutes from other midfielders. His standout performance in a match against Club Brugge helped Chelsea advance to the Final Four of a European competition, a testament to his enduring quality. But injuries returned in 1995, forcing him to step away from football for 3 years. In 1998, he made a brief comeback with Malaysian club Sabah FA before retiring in 1999. Off the pitch, Rocastle's life was anchored by his family. He married his childhood sweetheart, Janet, and together they raised 3 children, a son, Ryan, and 2 daughters, Melissa and Monique. Though he kept his personal life private, those close to him spoke of his deep devotion to his family. During his prolonged absences from football due to injuries, it was Janet and their children who provided him with the strength to persevere. Rocastle was a hands-on father, instilling values of hard work, discipline, and resilience in his children. He cherished spending time with them, often playing games that strengthened their bond. His family was his priority, and he balanced his demanding career with his commitment to being a loving husband and father. After retiring in 1999, Rocastle relished the opportunity to spend more time with his family. It seemed as though he had finally found peace after years of battling injuries and setbacks. But life had one more challenge in store, one that would test his courage like never before. In early 2001, Rocastle announced that he had been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, an aggressive form of cancer that attacks the immune system. The diagnosis was a devastating blow, but Rocastle faced it with the same resilience that had defined his career. He underwent multiple rounds of chemotherapy, enduring immense physical and mental strain. Throughout this grueling ordeal, his family remained his rock, offering unwavering support. Fans, teammates, and even rivals rallied around him, unwilling to let their champion fade without a fight. Despite his courage and the support of those around him, the disease proved too formidable. On March 31, 2001, David Rocastle passed away at the age of 33, leaving behind a grieving family and a football community in shock. His death was not just a loss for Arsenal, Leeds, Manchester City, Chelsea, and Sabah F, but for fans worldwide who had been touched by his talent and spirit. David Rocastle's legacy endures through the lives he inspired and the memories he created. Arsenal honored him in numerous ways, including the establishment of the David Rocastle Trust, which supports young players aspiring to follow in his footsteps. The club also opened the David Rocastle Indoor Centre, a fitting tribute to a player who rose from the streets of Lewisham to become a legend. On March 30, 2013, Arsenal marked the 12th anniversary of his passing during a match, with fans chanting his name and his famous quote, "Remember who you are, what you are, and who you represent," displayed on stadium screens. The words encapsulated Rocastle's ethos, a man who played with pride and purpose, always true to himself and his roots. Rocastle's story is one of triumph over adversity, both on and off the pitch. From overcoming childhood tragedy and physical limitations to battling a life-threatening illness, he showed that resilience and determination can carry you far, even when the odds are stacked against you. His journey teaches us to keep pushing forward, to cherish our loved ones, and to face life's challenges with courage. David Rocastle's life was more than just a football career. It was a lesson in perseverance, love, and legacy. His contributions to the game went beyond goals and assists. He inspired a generation to chase their dreams relentlessly. His battle with cancer, though tragic, highlighted his strength and the unwavering support of his family and fans. Today, we honor him not by mourning his loss, but by celebrating his life and the values he stood for. Let Rocastle's story remind us to support those facing their own battles, to raise awareness about cancer, and to live with the same passion and commitment he showed every day. His spirit lives on in the players he inspired, the fans who chanted his name, and the family he loved so dearly. David Rocastle may be gone, but his light continues to shine, urging us all to keep moving toward the light, no matter how dark the path may seem.